When was the last time you asked a question and actually wanted to be taught something? Not as an attack, not to win an argument, not to sound intelligent, but to genuinely learn something from it. I think we've completely lost what a question is supposed to be. A question is something we use to invite another person to educate us, not used as a mechanism to attack others. And that's why I think most debates are so inherently harmful. We use questions to provoke, to attack, and to diminish others. And because of this, I believe conversations lack substance. They lack anything actually thought inducing. And I want us to think back to when we were children. We were told that there is no question that is stupid to ask. And as a teacher and a tutor, I genuinely believe that. Children can't ask bad questions. But again, that statement is for children, not adults. Children ask genuine questions. They genuinely want to be taught. They genuinely want to know. And they're simply trying to soothe their curiosity. But that changes when we're older. When you ask a question, do you actually have a curiosity for asking? Did you actually ask that question because you were curious? Or was it used as a tool to put someone else down? I find people saying things like, "Are you stupid? Do you actually believe that? Or do you think he was doing a good thing?" What do you notice? These are examples of questions that attack you, lead you to a specific direction, or they're used as a gotcha. The questions used are not to settle curiosity, they're not used to learn, and they're not used to explore. They just are used to win your side of the argument. I want to touch back on the students again. I think some things that we need to clarify are when a student asks a question and why they ask it. One of the things is they genuinely don't know. That math question or that ELA topic that you had, they are raising their hand and asking because that's what they're supposed to do. Their teacher is there to answer their questions. They're not afraid of being wrong, and they're not afraid of being taught something new. They're not protecting their ego or their identity. They're asking questions to further develop their intelligence. So then the question resides, why can't adults do it? Why don't we do it? And there's really nothing stopping us in actually having good, productive conversation. We just pretend we don't know how, or we forget how, or we just don't want to. In my opinion, adults grow up to be scared of looking dumb, for not knowing things, or being scared of being proven wrong. So, what is a question then? In my opinion, it has to satisfy two things: that learning requires uncertainty, and that curiosity requires humility. It is impossible to ask a genuine question. Impossible. When you are simply trying to prove that you already know everything. So again, adults can't do it? No, we can. It's just that we have developed egos. We have developed identities, things that children or students don't have yet. They're still growing. And because of this, we grow vulnerable. It's uncomfortable and it's gross. It feels terrible to leave yourself open to correction. But again, I'm saying this, but I'm a part of it, you're a part of it, and every other adult is a part of it. We don't like that feeling and we don't like being proven wrong. It's not easy. It's not easy to admit that you didn't know something. But I think by starting to understand that, we can at least start to try. So I want to bring this back to debates and conversations because I think when I go on YouTube and I go watch podcasts or whatever, it just seems so unproductive. And the debates and conversations being had are just two people protecting what they believe in, and they're just not open to being taught something new. They're just so dry and empty. I still sit back and watch it just because I'm interested in what they say, but again, they're not really having a debate or a conversation. It's just about proving your own worth, your own intelligence, and to prove that you are correct. But again, why does this happen? Why can't we have good conversations? Not just in debates, but with people in real life, people that you are interested in, or even relationships. And it's because we don't know how to ask questions. We only ask bad ones. So why did we forget? Or why are we so against being wrong? And I think the answer lies in the internet and social media itself. Now, I'm not going to sit back and say that social media and the internet is not a good thing. It's great. Pretty much 90% of it, maybe even more, is awesome. We get so much information from it. But because of that, it's also a drawback. Especially with TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, Instagram, whatever. The information you get is so easy to obtain. We can learn from Google, like I said, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all these other things. But are you really just going to sit there and listen to the opinion of others? When was genuinely, when was the last time you heard something online? Maybe you agreed to it, maybe you disagreed with it, but you actually researched that topic yourself. Did you just go to the comments to reaffirm yourself? Or did you just scroll past it and say, oh, yeah, that's correct? We need to get better at asking questions. But as a society, me included, we also need to start questioning the validity of things more in general. So, what I want from this is that everyone starts to just think about themselves and actually understand whether or not they understand the topic that they think they know. Remember, science is built into everything, and we ask questions because we want to further our understanding of things. But if you're sitting back and just listening, watching, or just speaking, then you're not really increasing your intellect on other things. And remember, knowing how to prove someone wrong is also an intellect itself. Knowing what you said was wrong is also something that improves your intellect. So again, question yourself, question others, and keep asking questions that help you further your education. Because if we don't, things are just going to become more and more stale as we progress through this AI boom of a bubble that's going to pop, that everybody says, in the next 2-3 years or even less. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I must have said something that you liked. So maybe you could drop me a like and subscribe. and follow my Twitch. I do gaming streams every weekday at night. I would appreciate a follow on there too. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.